everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Ruel, Gaviola, and crew. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm Jess. This is Welcome Wednesdays, and today I'm going to be playing Istanbul, the dice game. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the subscriptions. Thank you so much for all the emotes and everything. Yeah, I was just hanging out over in Ruel doing his a monthly review of games that he has played, and oh my gosh, there's so many more games that he played in a month that I played that I was a little bit envious of some stuff he got to the table. But yeah, so hello to everybody in the chat. Hello to Book of Nerds, to James Brazil, to Me Hammer Time, to Ruel, to Gil Goots, to Eclectic Camel, and Sweet and Low, and Dutch, and oh my gosh, love to all of you. Yeah, this is just so amazing. Thanks, Ruel, for the raid. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, my friend. Yes, friends, we are going to be playing Istanbul, the dice game. If you have not done this game, if you've not played it and got it to the table, I'm going to do a full 2-player playthrough for you all today so you can kind of get the hang of it and see if it's something that you might want to add to your collection. Tate says he's had such a fun morning lurking from one stream to another. Thank you, Ruel, and morning, Jess. Hi, Tate. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Yeah, so this is the sequel to Constantinople, the dice game, Dutch. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, so on Monday, I was streaming Istanbul Digital, the Steam application with Panda Angel, and I thought it might be kind of cool to connect the two and see how the theming of Istanbul gets incorporated into a dice game today. So yeah, so it's going to be quite fun. I have a little bit of a headache this morning. My allergies are kind of affecting my sleep pattern, so I did not get super great sleep last night. So I'm going to try to stay as upbeat and positive as I possibly can. I have my tea here from this cool little mug that I did at one of those painting things, my Sugar Skull mug that I did a few years back. So I'm going to try to stay caffeinated and hydrated as much as possible during the stream. But I appreciate you all being here. Have any of you played this dice game? And if you have, let me know your thoughts and put them in the chat. Or if not, I hope that you stick around so you can learn how to play. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Kimmy P30. Yeah, Tate's got some allergies going on too. Yeah, it's so strange. Living here in the Northwest, there's all the new pollens and things, because I'm originally from Southern California. And so new pollens and things just have affected me, and like all of my allergies are just in a new state of awfulness. So, yeah, so it's been quite the adventure to try to maintain and get everything under wraps. But thank you, Gil Goots. I really enjoyed it. My husband took me a few years back to one of those painting places, and this took me a really long time. So much so that he actually like went across the street and got pizza and like brought it back and was like eating pizza and watching me paint. And so it was just really interesting to like, he had so much patience for me. But I mean, I even colored the inside, friends, and that takes some work. So yes, I have heard of that. Honey does help. So I need to kind of stick around and see if that works to put into my tea. You don't have to stick around, EC. I know you are working. I know a lot of you are working while lurking, so there is absolutely no obligation for you to be here and mod, although I do appreciate it so much. And hello to Slivers. I feel like I have to be like on hyperspeed whenever I see Slivers in the chat. So hello, my friend. Good to see you on here. Yeah. Ironically, EC says they did not have allergies until you moved to Southern California. Oh, that's odd. I wonder if it's like an acclimatization thing. from where you are before. And so fun. Yeah, I wonder if it is like like an acclamation to wherever you are, like originated, like where you grew up and things like that. And then if you move out of state or to a different country, your body's just kind of getting used to all the new environmental factors and things that was happening. So, anyway, yeah, so this is going to be my stream this morning. I will also be doing Can't Stop Express because we are in a new month, friends. It is November. Holy smokes, where did the year go? And so towards the latter half of the stream, I will be playing Can't Stop Express with you all in the chat that you can participate. All you need is a paper and pen. I will explain the rules, how to play, and every week on Wednesdays, I will be playing a game with the chat, and whoever has the highest score from the month of November will receive a bag of swag from me and the Chicks Can Game crew. And unfortunately, it's only one bag of swag per person. So if you've already won, you can still participate and play along with me, but I will pass along your bag of swag winnings to other people. So I'm looking at you, Tate Wu. I love you, friend, and I love your enthusiasm, but you already received a bag of swag from me. So anyway. All right, friends. We are going to be playing this game. It's like, and oh, you wore your face mask. Nice. Very awesome. Dutch, I don't believe you have, friend. So that means you need to stick around and play some Can't Stop Express to see if you are in the running to win a bag of swag from me and the CCG crew. So, alrighty, friends, let's get down to the table and kind of do an explanation of what's going on here. So that way we can play a game and you can kind of see how everything works. And if you have questions, please feel free to pop them in the chat. Every time I do a playthrough of a game, I always want to encourage people to ask questions and to feel like they can feel comfortable trying to get a better understanding of the game, because I want you all to have an enjoyment of playing your games. So if there's games that you are familiar with but have some questions about, or if there's a game that you're not sure about wanting to purchase yet or back that Kickstarter or whatever, I hope that my channel can be helpful for you in that sense, that you can see about like whether or not you do want to play these types of games. So yeah, and hello to Xmas Presents. Good to see you in here. Welcome in. Yes, Book of Nerds, you also, I think I would love if I had so many more like followers and like subscriptions, so I had like a larger budget. I would want to send a bag of swag to all of you lovely folks, but I unfortunately do not. So everything, all the subscriptions, all the memberships and the biddies and things go directly into purchasing new games, new bags of swag for you all. I don't take a paycheck at all. So all of this is going right back into the community. So if you would like to get a bag of swag, participate in the game. So yeah. Oh, hi Duchess. Good to see you in here, love. I hope your puppies are doing super great. She's a puppy grandma. So, yeah. Thank you, Well. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, so everybody's going to be hanging out and saying hi. And so, yes, please feel free to ask your questions. Even if it's not gamer related to this, you know, it could be like, hey Jess, what's on your t-shirt? And I'm gonna say, it's a Wookiee in the woods. You know, just fun stuff. I hope you all are just gonna have fun today. So and I just realized I flashed everybody my chest, so I apologize. This is supposed to be a family stream. So anyway, okay, let's get down to the table before too much craziness. I really need this caffeine to kick in, I guess. That's what's happening right now. Oh, you do? Are you doing your crowdfunding stream today? Dutch, if you are, let me know. Because I think you might be starting soon too, because you're on the time change. EC. EC, such a wonderful person. He's my gamer sibling. I like to quip and quibble with him, but it's all in good fun. Oh, coffee and crowdfunding is tomorrow. Okay. So yes, so maybe you can stick around, Dutch. Maybe you can. Because I would love to just have everybody. I would love to teach this game because I think it's a really fun, not only this game, but Can't Stop Express is also a really fun dice game that you can just take with you traveling. I know some folks are now in the point of, oh my gosh, there's an incoming hype train. Oh, thank you, Sweet and Low. All of you are just so wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hype. Oh, good grief. Good grief. I love it. I'm saying this with the utmost admiration. Thank you, Slivers. Thank you, thank you. Uh, so crazy. Oh, wow. You all are amazing. Thank you, thank you. But yes, I want you all to kind of feel like you can take some games traveling. There's a lot of cool games that are well to like stick in a suitcase or in a purse and take to your local game stores, or if some of you are going to conventions this year, be able to take them with you and travel. And so this one has a lot of bits and a lot of pieces. And I don't know if you saw on on Instagram this morning, but Gamer Kitty Soma, my dear heart, oh Elle, thank you for the biddies. My dear Soma Kitty, she wanted to be helpful today. And as I was setting up the stream and getting camera angles and everything, she put her cute little body over the game board and all of the rubies went flying and all of the cards, and it was just it was just a breather. I just needed to take a deep breath. So if you catch me on Instagram or Twitter, you will see the little video that I posted with her making a scene and making her presence known on the game table. So this game will be travel friendly if you don't have kitties to contend with, if you don't have kiddos that like to have little pieces to put in their mouth and play with, because this is not suitable for children under the age of 5, I would say, because I would think they might think these are like fruit snacks or whatever. So but I do want to teach you all this game. Yeah, that's right, Sweet and Low. They do make cats cute for a reason. Yeah, so that when they utterly destroy things, that you only are slightly upset by them. So anyway, okay, we are going to be playing Istanbul Dice, and how this game is working is you have 5 dice here that correspond to different things. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Sweet and Low. That is so wonderful. This unruly guest is being rude to me. Who are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Elle? Well, she was just giving me biddies, so I don't see how she's being rude right now. I mean, you can yeah, you put the bop in the chat. It's totally fine. But I was on her stream earlier today, and she was doing wonderfully amazing things with painting minis. And yes, thank you. If you got a gift sub from anyone today, please send them a thank you. I will give a shout out to my friend Elle Firespray. She is an amazing artist, friends. If you want tips on how to paint miniatures, or basically art in general, she is a great person to watch. And she just started streaming on Twitch, so be patient with her, friends. She is learning a lot of things on how the Twitchiverse works. So, yeah, but thank you. And oh my goodness gracious, we have a level 3 hype train going right now. This is just so amazing. Keep it going, friends. I'm not going to tell you to stop. Keep it going. Send all the emotes and put things in the chat and stuff. You all are wonderful. And hello to everybody that's just hanging out and lurking too. I appreciate you all. And I just love how everybody's just like, oh hi, blah blah blah, oh hi, blah blah blah, and like I just want that to be the overall community here, just to have it be a nice, cozy place where you all can just hang out and feel safe and just chat with everyone and stuff too. So yeah, you all are all welcome to be a part of this community here on my stream. Oh hi, blah blah blah. Oh hi, D-Walls, blah blah blah. Good to see you on here, friend. Have you posted any new artwork yet on your Instagrams? Because they were also chatting with me when I did a painting stream last week. I did a jack-o'-lantern painting, and I had a meeple, like, bat signal, and I was asking people in the chat to talk about some stuff artwork-wise, and apparently D-Walls does comics. So I was sending in there to put their link in for Instagram on there, and so they were, if you want to follow them, that's super great to follow their content and stuff. But good to see you on here, D-Walls. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Elle's at work right now, illegally watching Twitch until they call me in. Okay, well, we won't, if everybody just keep it under wraps. I know there are several people on probably working, lurking right now. So for all those employers and things too, you can write a strongly worded letter to me, so that way I can handle it, all the work stuff that's going on. I mean, it's a pandemic, friends. We need some positivity in this space, right? We need some fun content just to hang out. Oh, thanks, EC. Istanbul is going to become Constantinople again by the time I get started. Yes. But it's okay, because I have some time. I hope you all have some time to get this game started. It actually goes fairly quickly once you get the hang of what's happening here. So, yes. And let's see, Duchess said, gave you a follow, looking forward to catching a stream soon. Yes, Duchess, she is so awesome. Like I said, she's a fairly new streamer to the Twitchiverse, but not to making content. So, as far as art is concerned. So, yes, please give her a follow if that's what you are into and things too. And, Set a Watch game has shipped. What is that one, Slivers? I'm not familiar with that game. And Elle, you're so kind. So kind. I love it. And we're on a level 3 hype train, friends. Holy smokes. Yes, we will get to this game. So I know for friends are just like, stop talking, Jess, please. I want to learn this game. Okay, I will stop. I'm going to get a drink real quick, and then I will start the teach. So here we go. Mind my deep breathing. Oh, is this a co-op game? Unsure how to explain. Is it about learning to tell time? Possibly. Who knows? Okay, friends. We will be rolling 5 dice on a turn, unless we have other abilities and things that give you more dice. But you only get 1 roll as the active player. On these dice are different faces. It will correspond to the 4 different resources. So we have blue, yellow, red, and green for the four different types of goods here on the player board. Then we have also the face for coins, which are lira in this game, as well as a bazaar card here, which give you certain one-time special abilities and things too. So if you are familiar with the board game of Istanbul, there's a grid and different locations that you're traveling and dropping off your assistants to do actions. What's different in this game is you're actually rolling these dice and executing the actions as the assistants onto whatever the die faces are. So you will roll the dice once. You will take the dice faces for whatever they are and be able to execute actions based upon what the die faces show you. There are also crystals that you can acquire, which allow you to re-roll for as many crystals as you have on in your tableau. it indicates how many times you can re-roll a die. And that's as many of the dice as you want to. But you can only re-roll them if you have the crystals. Otherwise, you're just limited to one roll per turn. Now, the way you can purchase things, thank you for the host, Molecule. I appreciate that. The way you purchase things is based upon this grid. So every person has a player sheet in front of them for the game. And what they do is they give you the different actions that you can take with the die faces. So in this example, if I have 2 die faces of the same type, let's see, if I had, let's say I rolled and I got these 2 yellow, that means I can take a goods tile of that same type. So I would actually get a yellow goods tile. This goods tile would go into my tableau, or like in the board game, it would be stored into your wagon to be able to trade. All right, EC, have a good lunch. Then you would be able to utilize this on a future turn to execute actions, because on your turn you can do 2 total actions. So you can resolve the dice to do 2 different things. So this is one of your actions. If you ever see a red arrow like this, it means you are discarding something on the left-hand side of the arrow and you are receiving whatever is on the right-hand side. So in this space here, you will be discarding the 2 die faces, so the 2 dice with the yellow on them, to receive a yellow goods token, okay? The next one is 2 unique type of good faces. Or yes, so there, whenever you see the blue, red, yellow, or green like here in this diagonal orientation, that means they are referring to the die faces that have a goods symbol on them. So this one would mean if you had 2 different die faces, you would receive a crystal, and a crystal again allows you to re-roll any number of dice that you want to. The 3 uniques give you a brown crate token. Now, this is different than in the board game, where the brown crate token is actually a wild resource, so it can be used as any of the 4 indicated on the board. So it can be used as a red, a blue, a yellow, or a green. Okay, so that's 3 uniques. 4 uniques allows you to get 2 different resources. So if I had red, yellow, blue, and green, I could get a yellow and a red goods token. And as you can see, it's a quadrant, so you cannot exchange them for a brown wild. So it only has to be one of the 4 basic types. The 2 lira here on the die is pretty straightforward. You just get 2 coins. The bazaar cards here with the face with the little gray square tells you that number of cards that you draw, and then you will be discarding down to 1 that will be utilized for you to take an action. So for example, let's say I had 1 die face with the bazaar card. I would reveal a bazaar card, and this is what we would do. Whenever you see a green symbol like this with a single icon, that means it corresponds to the active player. So in this example, I would receive a yellow goods token and 3 coins. Then if you see this blue icon with multiple symbols in the bottom here, that corresponds to the inactive players. So they would have the option of either taking a yellow goods token or 3 coins. Okay, so whenever you see those iconographies, that determines who gets what type of resources. And it's a one-time use thing here, and then they will get discarded. So however many of the silver or gray card symbols you get on the dice, you will draw up that many cards from the deck and then discard down to only 1 to be utilized for your turn. So that's what these symbols do here. Then if you have 4 of any type, it looks like, I believe it could be 4 of anything. I think that's what the question mark is. you will receive the mosque tile based upon, oh, I understand, based upon what is shown on the mosque tiles. So here's the marketplace. We have 6 that get revealed at the beginning of the game. So I will flip these over because I was shuffling them out. Hi, Wim. Good to see you, friend. Welcome in. So the question marks means whatever is the requirement shown is what you will get. So let's say in this example, I want to get this mosque tile. I would need to roll 3 red goods in order to claim that, which means I could turn in either discarding die faces with the red, or I could turn in a red goods token if I have it in my tableau or in my wagon in this case. So that's what the question marks mean. So whatever is the requirements on the tile itself, you will recruit. Then what happens for the tiles, instead of a one-time use thing, they actually go into your tableau to be used as a future ability. So you will be able to recruit things before you roll on future turns to get those special things. So in this case, when I recruit this, on my next turn, I would get 1 crystal to start off with, and then I would roll my dice. So that's what that does. There's also the requirements for the rubies. Now the ruby track. All right, Tan, good, have a good lurk. Thanks for hanging out. So here on the ruby track, friends, there are different requirements needed in order to claim a ruby. The goal of the game is to collect 6 rubies. Since we are playing in a 2-player scenario, the first person to 6 rubies will trigger the end game, and it will just finish out the round. So whoever is the person that started, let's say if I'm the start player, and if I got 6 rubies, then you all in the chat would get 1 more chance to try to get as many rubies as you could on your turn. But if chat was the second player, which they are, I'll just have you all be the second player. If you all were the first to achieve the 6 rubies, then at the end of your turn, the game would end because I would be start player and we just finish the round. We do not play a whole new round. So there are requirements here on this game board that correspond to what is needed in order to claim a ruby. So in this one, you will have, this says that you will need 4 of a green good in order to claim the ruby. And you would just take the ruby and put it into your tableau. And then the next one would be needing 5 of that color. So as you see, we stock up the game board based upon the number of players. So here it is 4 that are needed currently for each of these different goods types. And then here is the coins track, or like the jewelry dealer on the board game. So currently right now, the demand price for this ruby would be 12 coins. And then it would slowly get more expensive as more of the rubies get purchased. Here is the kind of like, I believe it's the Sultan's Palace, if I'm not mistaken, in the board game, where you would exchange 4 goods, so 1 of each color, plus an additional good. Oh, so this one actually, oops, I see this is a 3-player marker, so we don't cover 1 for the 3-player. So in this case, you would need 1 of each type plus 1 of your choice. For a total of 5 goods you would have to exchange in order to claim that ruby. And again, it would get more expensive. And then finally, if you have 5 mosque tiles in your tableau, then you would also receive a ruby. So again, it's the first player to 6 rubies will trigger the end game. And that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, friends, you can. Oh, and one last thing I did not mention is the last thing here. So the brown crate tile can correspond to one of the 4 basic tiles. And a goods tile is the same, that you can discard that to use as a die face. So in this case, if I wanted to have, if I had this roll here And I wanted to get this goods tile here. I would need to have a red goods tile so I could discard these 2 dice as well as this goods tile in order to claim this token. Okay? So it's a combination of die faces as well as goods tokens to have in your tableau. Alrighty, friends, I think that is all. And here I am, Destroyer of Worlds. I'm channeling my inner Soma here. So, at the beginning of the game, whoever is first player does not receive any coins, and every player after them would receive an additional coin, so +1. So since there's only 2 players in this game, you all in chat will receive 1 coin. So here we go. I will try to have this visible when we're playing along, friends. For now, I'll just set it off to the side, and then we will do this here. All right. So again, remember, you can only reroll if you have crystals. But in this case, we only have 1 roll of the dice. And oh my goodness me, look at that, friends. So I've got 3 yellows, which is really awesome. I've got a Bazaar card and I have got a green. So I will do here, I will turn in the 3 yellows, all right, to get this card, which allows me 1 additional action. So I can take 3 actions on a turn. So that is my first action. I'm using this to purchase this mosque tile. I'll put it here so y'all can see it. Then for my second action, I will do the Bazaar card, and I will just draw a card and see what it says. All right. So for me, I instantly receive 4 lira. Well, that's very nice. And then for you all in the chat, if you had a red goods token, you could discard it for 4 lira. Unfortunately, you do not have any lira, so it's just going to go straight into the discard pile. And I refill the market, and that is my 2 actions. Okie doke. All right, you all in the chat, you've got yourself some items here. Ooh, that is very nice. Very, very nice. So currently right now, you can turn in these 2 here to get 4 coins because it is any number of dice with the lira face on them will get you 2 coins. And then you have 2 yellow and a blue. So unfortunately, you cannot get any of the mosque tiles. However, you do have the option of 2 things. You can either turn in those 2 yellows to get a yellow goods tile, or you can turn in a yellow and a blue to get a crystal. Now, I feel like having a crystal could be beneficial to you all, so that way you can be able to re-roll stuff. So I think what I'm going to have you do first is get yourself some lira. So I'm going to have you do the two here to get you 4 coins. And I'm going to turn in this so you get a nice fiver, do a nice little quick exchange there. And then I'm going to have you do 1 blue and 1 yellow to get a crystal here. So you all will be able to use that at any time on your turn to re-roll those dice. And that is that. So now I have 3 actions to do with the dice, which are awesome. So let's see what I get. Dutch is back. Are you all winning? Well, currently you all have more lira than I do. And you have a re-roll crystal. So I would say maybe you do, maybe you don't. Okay, so there are 3 actions we can do, friends. This seems like a pretty good roll. So first action I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I know you all need rubies. That's right. You're going to take this, I'm going to take this bazaar card. So I'm going to draw one from the top here. And it says, I get a crystal and three coins. And then you all either get a crystal or 3 coins. So I'm going to get both a crystal here and 3 coins. So I'm going to exchange my 2 and get myself a 5 here. And then you all have the option of either getting another crystal or 3 coins. I feel like you should get some 3 coins because you can get yourself closer to purchasing a ruby in that sense. So I'm going to give you all 3 coins here. All right, so that is first action. Second action, I'm going to take this lira, which gives me just straight 2 lira for myself here. And then my third action, I have 3 uniques. So for 3 uniques, friends, I could do this third line here, which gives me a wild. The brown crate is a wild resource. So I'm going to do that here. All right, and that's my 3 actions for my turn. Okie doke. Next, we've got, oh, that one came out. There we go. And it was still the same thing. Okay, friends, you have got some choices now. So we have, okay, so you still have 2 actions. Then there is the option you can draw the 2 cards, and then give yourself a blue token. That seems pretty good. I don't think you need any lira right now. I think you're pretty good in the money front. Although, if you did get 2 coins, currently you would be at 10, so you'd be 1 step closer to getting something. So let's see. What if we did, let's do the 2 bazaar cards, okay? So let's draw the 2 bazaar cards first because those are usually both beneficial. Ooh, okay. So here we go, friends. You have the choice of either getting, so for both cards will give you a free brown good, which is a wild, which is nice. And then you have the option of either a yellow or a blue. Blue seems to, for myself, but not for y'all. So I feel like blue is more of a hotter commodity. So I don't think you want to give me a blue one. So I'm going to discard this. Have you all do this action, which means you get a brown token. Let me see. I have them all in this nice little container here, so I have to kind of do a little bit of fishing. So you all get this, and then I will get a yellow. Okay, so that is this action here. And then your second action, you can either get a blue or some ruby or some lira. I feel like maybe, I know I said this before, but maybe you don't take it. Maybe you do this. I know, right? This isn't Zelda. All right, so I'll take these 2. And then I'll do a nice little exchange just for the sake of visuals here and exchange these 5. So you all have a nice 5 coin there. So you did this as your second action. And there we go. All right. So no rubies yet. Okay. I've got this. Oh, goodness. What to do? Oh, okay. That's cool. That is very cool. So I think on the crystal, you can re-roll. I think you can re-roll any number. I'm not sure if you have to roll all of them. I have an additional action. Because I want to say that you can. As in, you gots to go. 2 cards crystal. Those are. Discard the number. I did look this up earlier. I think I want to say reroll as many dice as you want. Okay. So you can reroll as many dice in you want. I know, Michelle, she was being naughty, but also cute at the same time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Too funny, Tan. Too funny. So, okay. I want to say I want to re-roll some stuff because I've got a yellow and a... So I currently have yellow and blue. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn in my crystal before I do any of my actions and see if I can get blue or yellow here. And I got a blue. Okay. So I have 3 actions now. 3 actions to do. Okay. So I will be utilizing my... It's unfortunate that I don't have enough coins. I don't think I'll be able to do 3 actions on this turn, which is a bummer summer, but that's okay. So my first action, I will use these 3 plus this one as a blue to get this ruby. So I will be the first on the board to get a ruby. Bum-ba-da-ba. And then I discard this because I used it as a blue. Then I have 2, so I have 2 of a kind, or I have 2 different, which I can get a crystal. So I think I'm going to keep this actually and utilize as my second action 2 different types, which will give me a crystal so I can re-roll stuff. Keep that, and I can't do anything for my third action because I utilized all of my dice. So boo earns, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. But I am first on the board with a ruby, so that's very nice. Now let's see what y'all get. Ooh, I see a lot of red in your future. A lot of red in your future. Okay, so currently you all have 2 red resources. Some lira. You can get some lira, maybe re-roll some stuff. Let's see if we can get you all some reds, huh? All right, let's do this. Can you get some more reds? Oh, boo earns. Boo to the earns. All right. If you... Ooh, this is nice. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do, friends, is your first action. I'm going to do this here. Make it 3 reds, so you purchase this mosque tile. This mosque tile says whenever you get the lira die face as an action, whenever you do that, you can automatically receive a red goods. You receive some red goods. Just a red goods token. I think it's the, yes, so whenever you carry out the take lira, so you will take the 2 coins as well as a red good. So that's pretty sweet. All right, so that's your first action. And then second action, I'm actually going to have you do this here because I think now you can utilize it because there's lira on the board. You must possess the resources. Yes, okay. So I think you can do this action. The 2 lira, so you'll do the 2 lira and get a ruby, a red resource, I should say. So there we go. That was a good turn for you all. And now you are pretty much set up to get some rubies on your next turn. Pretty awesome sauce. I am also pretty set up too, so The game has just got interesting, friends. Here we are. Okie doke. Ooh, there's a lot of lira there. And some green. And a blue. Holy smokes. Okay. Holy smokes. So, I can... Do I have enough? Do I have 12? I do not have 12, friends. I currently have 9. So, I think... am I gonna do that? I might snake you all. Ooh, is that nice of me to do? I might have to do that. Okay, so first, okay. Talking through my turn. All right, first I'm going to do this. Get a green resource. All right. Get a green resource. Okay, that's action number 1. Second action I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these 2 in. Oh, I did not flip a new mosque tile. There we go. Second action I'm going to do is the doubles. Double green will give me a green resource. Oh, wait. Oh, I did that. No, I did that. Second action, sorry, I'm doing is the lira. Order of operations there, Jess. Okay, that's my second action. Then for my third action, I have 3 uniques. Oh gosh, I have 3 uniques. So I could either get the wild resource here. I could get a wild resource, or I could turn in my 12 coins to get another ruby. But you all are set up for that. So I won't snake you on that, friends. I will do this here and do these 3 here to get a wild resource. Bup-ba-da-bup. There we go. Turning these in. Okay. Because I know you all were planning that, and to swipe it underneath you is not very kind. So I want you all to kind of see what that could be. So there we go. So that's my 3 actions. Here we go, friends. Da-da-da-da. All right, you've got some blue, some yellow, and some lira. All right, first off, if I do the lira action, I will get some more red. So I will do that first. So you all will get some 2 coins here, as well as a red token. Very nice. Then for your second action, I will have you purchase for 12. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. You will get a ruby. So now it is 1 and 1 for you all. You got some coinage there. So that is your second action. Unfortunately, because you don't have multiple actions, I can't do anything else there on that turn. But it's okay, because you bought a ruby, and that is the name of the game, is to buy rubies. It's not called Istanbul the Dice Game. Haha! Oh, no, it is. It is. Okay, let's see what I got. So now the next ruby on this track is going to be worth 14 lira. Oof. I have 13, so I could purchase the next one. We'll see. Alrighty, we've got green. We've got some green here, friends. We've got some yellow. Ooh, I've got more green. Awesome. Okay. Well, I've got 3 actions to do, friends. I've got 3 actions to do. So, my first action, I am going to utilize these 3 greens. Oh, but now I have choices. I have choices now. I could use the 3 greens plus this one to purchase a ruby. Or I could utilize these 3 greens to give me a mosque tile, which allows me to draw a bazaar card at the beginning of my turn every time. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm going to do that. All right, so I'm going to utilize these 3 greens. I'm going to get this mosque tile here, which will allow me to draw a card for the next time. Then I am going to take 2 lira. And for my third action, I will purchase this ruby here for 14. 10, 12, 13, 14. All right, so now I have gotten 2 rubies. You all have 1. And that is my turn. My turn. Okay. The suspense is building, friends. The suspense is a building. All right. You got some bazaar cards here. You've got some green. And you've got a blue. All right. So you've got... Oh, and I did not draw a new mosque tile. Here we go. All right. Ooh, so for 1, you currently have 2 reds, 2 greens, and a blue. I feel like you need to do the bazaar cards because that'll give you more possibilities. So let's do that first, friends. So action number 1 is going to be drawing 2 bazaar cards. Oh, okay. So now you have options. Either, and there's no blue icon, so this is just for you, friends. Either you can have 2 cards to get a... Ooh, 2 cards to get a wild resource. That means if you had them in your hand... Or if you had 2 wild resources, you can get 2 crystals. Otherwise, you get a coin. I believe that's how we read them on the cards. Hi, Raina. I see you in here, friend. Happy Wednesday to ya. Okay, it says you must possess, not discard, the resources depicted before the arrow in order to take the resources displayed after it 1 time only. So I don't think that one will apply. Oh yeah, thanks to Sweet and Low for the gift sub, of course. So unfortunately, I think that means you would have to have 2 bazaar cards in your hand in order to do that. Or having 2 wilds. So otherwise, unfortunately, I think you just have to take a one card there. 1 lira, I mean, because I don't think with the bazaar cards, I want to say it's just 1-time use that you just draw and do the thing. Yeah, for the bazaar cards, yeah. Reveal 1 bazaar card from the draw deck for each card icon on a die, then select and use 1 bazaar card to discard all the revealed and put them into the discard pile. Yeah. So I'm not sure how that would work if we had 2 of them, because it's like you basically have these 2. So would that count? I'm not sure if that would count because it says you already would have to have them in your possession. So I'm not sure if that would apply. But, so in this case, you would just get a lira. So I would just give you all a lira, I think, as how I would read it. So that's your first action. Second action you can do is you've got some greens, you've got some reds. You can do 3 uniques and get a wild resource that way, which could be helpful to do for this. Or we can get 2 greens to get you a green one, possibly to go on this track, but I think I like this better. So I'm actually going to turn this one in as a red and get you all a brown because you're doing 3 uniques there. No worries, Book of Nerds. You lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Okay. yeah, thank you all for just hanging out. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure just to have friends. Heating up some wings. Oh my gosh. Are they barbecue wings? Are they buffalo wings? Spicy buffalo wings? Are they different? Let us know, John. You can't just say I'm heating up some wings, because does that mean like chicken wings? Does that mean turkey wings? Yeah, Tate. Yeah, there we go. Who's eating now? Who's doing what? All right. And I draw a card for myself. All right, it says for a mosque tile, I can discard a mosque tile to get a mosque tile plus a bonus action. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Wait a second. This just seems too powerful. What does this one say? If you discard the resources shown before the red arrow, take the resources indicated after the arrow. Otherwise, take a lira. Oh, okay. Discard one of your mosque tiles. Take one face-up mosque tile from the display. And plus one action? Carry out one additional action. Ooh, but I don't want to. I don't want to discard one of my tiles because I like my tiles. So I'm actually just going to take a lira. Oh my gosh. Everybody's talking food. Sounds tasty. Sounds tasty. Passes around a plate of wings. Yes. Buffalo wings from Trader Joe's. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so that was my before doing the thing, which that counts as a take your income, then roll your dice. Okay, so I think I did that. I did that out of order. Oops. Oopsie. That's okay. So now I've got my turn to do things with. I'm going to do this as my first action. Oh, that was a bizarre card, by the way. Bizarre card. So I'm going to take 2 bizarre cards, see what I get, and use one and discard one. So if I have 2 bizarre cards, I can exchange them for 5 coins, or I could just take a thing. I'm actually going to be nice. So I'm going to take a red resource just for myself. Then you all can exchange 2 coins to get a red resource, which I think you'll want to do because that way it'll give you 3 of a kind if you decide to use the wild. So I will do that. So that's action number 1. This one is called the draw income phase according to the rule book, so it does not count as an action. So I still would have 3 full actions on my turn. So action number 1 is drawing those bizarre cards. Action number 2, I could use questions now and choices to make. And I could re-roll. You know what? I'm going to try to see if I can get some more red. So I will re-roll that. Oh, but can I do that before I execute my actions? No, I can't. I should have done that beforehand. Oh, well. Okay. So I have to re-roll first before I execute out my actions. So I cannot re-roll these. All right. This one gives me a crystal, which is cool. All right, so I will do that. For my second action, I will do these 2 yellow plus this wild to get this token, which allows me to get a crystal at the beginning of my turns, which is awesome. So I will do that down here. All right, that's action number 2. And for my third action, I have just this, and I can't really do anything with that because I already have a red tile. So, yeah, it does. Raina makes some delicious stuff, friends. I know she's done some cooking streams. And if you are not following her, I'm going to give her a shout out. She is a lovely human being. And she actually is real, even though it's an avatar that streams. She is actually a real person. So please give her a follow. She is just a wonderful, wonderful person. All right, here we go, friends. Now, you all have some choices. Oh, it looks like you've got a nice spread of resources here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Wait, to be honest. Oh, we have no real proof she's real. Oh, slivers. That's awesome. Okay, friends, you have some really good stuff here. So you can do this here to turn in to get a ruby because you have 4 uniques plus an additional one, which is great. Oh, and I did not draw another mosque tile. I apologize. There we go. I think the top of my head showed up. Oh, see, she is real, friends. She is real. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that for you all. So this is going to be your first action, turning in all of these to get this ruby over here. So, yay, we both now have 2 rubies. Then for your second action, I'm going to turn in these three resource goods to get one of these things here. So that means you can either get 3 coins every time, or you can get a crystal, or you can get a card. Let's see. I will say get you all a nice crystal. So you have a crystal at the beginning of each turn now to give you all some reroll abilities. In reality, Nathan is an intelligent space bunny using a digital avatar and a fake persona to hide his secret. Nathan is Raina's lovely fur baby. You can follow him on the Instagrams at formerly Thor. Raina, are you okay with me putting that in the chat? Because I will do it, friends. I will do it. If you want to see some bunny cuteness. Okay, and I get a crystal at the start of my turn. And a card here. All right, so I get 4 lira, and you all can exchange a crystal to get 3 lira. Oh, Boo Earns, you don't have a crystal. Okay, so I will get 4. I will turn in a 1 to get a 5. All right, you all, okay, let's see if this will work. Instagram.com, formerly Thor. For all the bunny cuteness. There we are, friends. Ah, Phantom Meeple in the house. You think this is an underrated game? It is quite nice. I will agree with you. And I'm surprised a lot of folks aren't familiar with this game. So this is really awesome that you are speaking highly of it. So there we go, friends. If you want to see some cuteness, there's Nathan's Instagrams in the chat. And I will also give a shout out to my friend Joe, Phantom Meeple. Phantom Meeple in the house. He was last playing Mario Kart. Okay. So I did the thing, I did the stuff with my bonus tiles, and now I got my 3 actions. All right. So I can re-roll some dice and see if I can get, let's see if I can get some reds here, people. Okay, I'm going to turn in my crystal because this is before I execute my actions. I can do this. Let's see if I get some reds. Oh, you're welcome. You are so welcome, Joe. Joe is a lovely streamer. He does video games and the occasional board game stream. I got to meet him IRL, and he is wonderful in person as he is on stream. So please give him a follow if you're not doing so already. Okay, woo, I did it. Okay, so I'm going to turn in this one here with the 3 red dice to get this resource here. So I am halfway there. That is action number 1. Action number 2, I'm going to turn these 2 in to get 4 more lira. And I will do the little nice exchange over here. And for my 3rd and final action, I can't do anything else because I do not have enough money to purchase, because right now the current market demand is 16 lira. So unfortunately, I can't do a 3rd action, but I think I did okay with the first 2 actions. So, all right, I am halfway there, friends. Halfway there. And remember, we are going to be playing the Can't Stop Express after this. So if you are interested in playing along, there is a player sheet there with the link to BGG. You do have to print it out, or you can just use a paper and pen and keep your score that way. Either way, it is quite a fun dice game. I will be playing it for the month of November, and whoever has the highest score at the end of the month will receive a bag of swag from me and the Chicken Game crew. And it only applies to people that have not won a bag of swag. So unfortunately, as much as I would love to give secondary bags to folks, if you have already won, I would love to spread the love to other folks that have not received any yet. So, all right, and you all get a crystal to start. So there we are. And do we want to re-roll anything? Let's see. Can we get you all some yellows here? Can we do this? So let's see. Let's try to do this re-roll situation. See if we can get some yellows. Oh, not sure how that went. Not sure how that went, my friends. Okay, well, we got 3. We've got 3. Let's see. Okay. What to do? Let's see. We don't have 4 uniques, so we can't do anything here because right now the demand is 4 uniques plus 2 of anything. But we could turn in here for 1 action. We could do this here and get you all a card, a bazaar card to start off with, and then turn these in to get you a crystal. That might be the best options for you, so we'll do that. Okay, so step 1, we'll do this here to get a mosque tile. And then step 2, we'll do this here to get you a crystal. So now you will have 2 to start off with at the beginning of that round. And away we go. That just went flying. Okay, and now I get myself a crystal here. And a bazaar card. All right, I get a green resource. Cool. And then you all can turn in 2 lira. Oh, you only have 1. Bummer. To get a green resource. Darn. Some of these cards just don't seem to work in your favor, friends. I apologize for that. All right, but here is what I have to work with. So let's see if it's something that will be helpful. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at all these reds. Oh, look at these reds. Oh, EC is a subscriber. Thank you, EC. 6-month anniversary. Thanks. Thank you for sending your Prime money my way, friend. Did you find lunch, EC? Were you able to successfully find lunch? Okay, can I get... Ooh, and I did not do another mosque tile. Ooh, can I try to re-roll for a fifth red? Let's see. Misa back. Is that for Mario? Oh my gosh. Okay. Did you all hear about the Mario when oh gosh, what was it on TikTok? I think I shared about it on TikTok that someone was saying that there's a Japanese last name called Itsumi. And in Japanese culture, I believe you put the last name of the person first before their first name. So if Mario's last name was Itsumi, it would be Itsumi Mario, or you can say like Itsumi Mario. And you did just find a bunch of kids walking around with lunch in their bags. Okay. Jeez. And so I don't know, but I think if Itsumi translates to good or well or super, so in theory, if his name was Itsumi Mario, it would translate possibly to Super Mario, which is like perfect. So, yeah, I suddenly have an urge to log off of Twitch. Wait, why? Why do you want to log off of Twitch? Oh no, Joe. Because of TikTok? Is that why? Oh no, did I say something? Did I say something wrong? Oh no. I apologize if I did. If I spoke out of turn. Okay. Oh, because of the bad Mario joke. Okay. I was like, wait, did I say something offensive? This is based upon TikTok, so take that with a giant grain of salt. Yeah, because of the bad Mario. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Here we go. So I've got 4. Do I want to try to re-roll? I think I do. So I want to try to re-roll this. But I did, and I got a green again. That's right. Yeah, I was a little scared for a second there, Joe. I know, but it was pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Anyway, all right. So I've got 4. Oh, good grief. Good grief. I don't have enough. So I have 4 uniques. I could get some coins. That might be actually good to do. So I will turn in 3 of these to get this one, which will give me 3 lira at the beginning of my turn. And then I have 2 uniques, so I will get a crystal. No, it's okay. I wasn't... It's so funny because there's a chat delay, and then also context is key, right? So my like initial thoughts is I'm like side-eyeing the chat while I'm trying to play a game. But yeah, no, you're fine, Joe. It was just, I was like, wait a second, what did I do? It's all good. It's all good, my friend. Okay, so that was my second action, and I can't do anything really with my third action because I utilized all the dice, and I don't have enough to purchase, and I don't have enough in here, so that is that. Okay. Okay. So now you all get a crystal to start off with and a bazaar card. So, ooh, sweet. You get 4 lira. So I will turn the one in to give you a 5-er. And then if we had a blue resource, if I had a blue resource, I can turn it in for 4, but I don't. So that's a benefit for you, friends. Okay, and if you, okay, let's see what we can do. Can we get you another red? Because if we turn this in, we can get a red resource and give you 5 reds. So let's see if we can give you a red. So we'll turn this in. We got some lira. Nope. Ooh, but that's okay. We'll leave it because we'll turn it in. We'll do twice. Oh wait, is that just a one-time thing? Or can I utilize that twice? Let's see. Oh, the take lira action, but I think it corresponds to however many lira it is. All right, so we will have to re-roll. Let's see what we can do. Can we get a red? Come on, red. Oh, boo earns. All right, well, you'll get 4. You'll get 4 this time. So we'll take the lira action for 1, give you all a couple coins. Give you all a couple coins and a red. All right, so that's your first action. Second action you can take is for 3. So you don't have enough for 5 there. Bummer summer. You only have 4. And you don't have enough to purchase here. So let's give you 3. Let's give you this additional action. Because that will be able to be closer. Because remember, friends, if you have 5 mosque tiles, you can get a ruby that way too. So let's do that. Okay. Sorry, this is kind of getting a little hard to see. I'm trying to make sure you all can see what's happening on this. So, yep, there we go. And that is that. Okay, so we got this one. All right, and I get a crystal, 3 lira, and a bazaar card, which says, ooh, I can turn in 10 lira to get a ruby. Or take one. Yes, please. I will take it because the current market status is 16. So I will do that to take a ruby. Yay! And I think you just take it from the supply. Ooh. Take the next ruby from one of the trade areas on the game board. Oh, okay. So not from the supply. Yeah, take the next ruby from one of the trade areas on the game board, except for the mosque area. Interesting. All right, so where shall I go? Let's see, where shall I go? Let's take it from here. I'll just take it from here. That's cool. All right. Bummer summer, everyone. Yep. Okay, so here's my dice roll. And I've got 3 actions to execute. Ooh, do I want some yellow? Ooh, but I have the 4 different. Can I get 2 uniques here? Let's see. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to turn in 1. See if I can do this to get a unique. Nope, that's a lira, so let's try that again. Ah! The 2 die faces it could have been. Boo. Boo earns, I say. Boo to the earns. Okay. Well, Oh, I did not do a new mosque tile here. Okay. Man. Okay. Well, let's see. I've got 4 rubies. let's see what this bizarre card does for action number 1. Okay, so I get a yellow, and then everyone can turn in 2 to get a yellow. Very cool. Okay, so I will get a yellow resource for free. And then you all turn in 2 coins to get a yellow as well, because why not? That seems pretty cheap. There we go. Blue ferns. What are you talking about, EC? What are you talking about? Blue ferns. Okay, so now I can do this. So I will turn in a green, a yellow, a blue, a red, and 2 of my choice to get this ruby here. And I am at 5 right now. And that is my second action. I don't have anything else to do my third action. So there we go. Okay, next. Seems like I'm running away with this, friends. Okay, then we got a crystal for you all. You get an additional action now. You also get a bizarre card. So just for you, you can turn in 1 good to get 2 goods. Is that of the same type, though? I think it could be turning in 1 to get 2 of something else. And if you haven't already noticed, friends, I am not afraid to look in the rule book for clarification. Discard the resources shown before the red arrow and take the resources afterwards. Otherwise, okay, so I think it's just 1 of whatever, and then you get 2 of whatever. That's really cool. That cannot be brown though, so it looks like it's the 4 basics. So let's do this, friends. I will have you turn in the yellow to get 2 reds, which is pretty awesome. Okay. There we go. That's what the card says. And you got your crystal. Now you have 3 actions. Let's see what your dice show you. Okay, let's see. Can we get you some more reds or lira, because it'll give you also another red. So let's try to re-roll some stuff. Let's see. Can we re-roll all of it? Yeah, why not? Roll it up, friends. Roll it up. Roll, roll, roll the dice. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. All right, so first we're going to do this action. Step 1, action number 1, take 2 lira. When you take 2 lira, you can also get a red resource. Bup-ba-da-bup. There we go. Now you have 5. So second action, you're going to do this with your 4 goods tokens. That is 5 reds. Currently, the red market is for 5 reds. So there we go. Buy yourself that ruby over there. That is action number 2. Then your third action is you've got some choices here. You can either, can't do anything. I mean, you could get another crystal if you want to turn in those 2 things, or you can take a bizarre card. Let's get you a crystal, I think, because having rerolls is nice. So we'll do that there. Okie doke. Let's see, can I get a final ruby here, friends? So to maybe end the game. Oh, but first I need my stuff. So I get 3 lira, so I'm going to turn in 2 to get a 5-er. Math. Didn't know you got to do math on this channel, huh? Then a crystal. Then a bizarre card, which says I get a wild resource and you all get a red resource. Hey, that's nice. Red for you and a wild for me. Okay, here we go. So we've got that. And now Ooh, so I need 4. Ooh, I could do 4 greens or 4 yellows. So let's keep these. Let's see if I can re-roll and get another green with my crystal here. Can I get another green? Survey says 1. Oh, 2 green. Oh, I got a Yahtzee. Woohoo! Wait, this is not the game we're playing. What? I'm not playing Yahtzee? What? Okay. Here we go. So I don't need to use this, which is awesome. So my first action, I'm going to do this. Take this next one here in the ruby market for the green resource. So that is 6 for myself. Now I have got end game. Let's look at the end game. No, Yahtzee is all of the same kind. I believe from Yahtzee, I think it's all of the same number. Okay, let's see. End game, 6 rubies. If there is a tie, tied players sell their goods for 3 lira and their crystals for 2 lira, adding their coins to the saved lira. Okay. So I will exchange, oh gosh, I can't do that with that. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to. Oh yeah, that's right, Joe. One of a kind. One of each number is a large stray. A Yahtzee is 5 of a kind. Yep. All right. So I'm not gonna do anything else with my other actions because I have the 6, and getting goods is worth 3 instead of getting. If I turn these in and just get a crystal, crystal's only worth 2. So I'm going to end my turn and see if you all can get 3. Let's see. Can you get 3 rubies on this turn? Let's see. So you all are going to get a crystal here and a fortune card, which says you can turn in 2 resources to get a mosque tile. Or just get a lira. I don't think that's... I mean, you only have 1 resource right now. So, no, I will give you just a lira. Okay, so you got a crystal, you got this. What is the thing? Okay. You get a bonus action. Right now you have this here. So, if you had 4 uniques and 3 of a kind... Don't think that's going to happen on that trail. This one, it seems kind of high. Let's see. We can get you some yellows, possibly. You have a couple re-rolls. But there's also greens that you can go for. So I'm saying maybe we can shoot for greens. Or you can get a 5th tile. You can get a 5th tile here and get yourself a ruby that way. Or we can go with yellow. Bye, EC. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Currently, you only have 8 lira, but a couple re-rolls. So we could possibly hold on to these, see if we can get you more greens. Otherwise, if not, then we can purchase that, and then you can get a ruby that way. All right, so let's see. Can we get you more greens? Let's see. We've got a yellow and we've got a red. No dice. Let's try it one more time. Hey, okay. We can do this. So, first action is we're going to do these 3 to give you this mosque tile. So you have 5 mosque tiles now, which gives you a ruby. Ba-ba-da-bum. And then... here, you're going to have a lira, so we'll turn in the 2 lira, give you 2 lira, and get you, I will do an exchange over here for a 5er, and gives you a red resource as well. Then, that is this action here, And then finally, you've got, oh, let's see. Can you do anything with that? Nope. Unfortunately not. Okie doke. So that doesn't do anything for you. Boo earns. Boo to the earns. So here we go. I've got 6. You all ended up with 4. You've got some lira left over. And I am the winner. Yeah, I think that's it. As soon as complete the current round, so there's equal number of turns, the players with most rubies. If there was a tie, the players will sell their goods for 3 lira and their crystals for 2 lira and add those to their coin values. Okay. There we go. That is Istanbul Dice, my friends. So this plays up to 4 players. Yeah, 4 players. And the market actually gets larger for folks to be able to play. So it's a little bit more of a challenge. And actually, if we flip over the board, so this is the 2 and 3 player side of the board. So if we played with 3 players, we would actually put an extra ruby here and here. So there would be more of a challenge to go through to utilize. But then for the 4 player, it actually has it laid out with an extra space. So you have more opportunity for folks to purchase things in that way. And then it's only 4 mosque tiles that gives you the extra rubies instead of 5. And with the 4 player game, you're looking to get the first to 5 rubies in your tableau. So there we are. If anyone has any questions or had any comments on Istanbul, if they liked this one or if they like the board game better, let me know in the chat. But otherwise, we are going to be playing some Can't Stop Express here in just a sec. So I'm going to pop again the player sheet into the chat, or you can just grab some paper and pen. Give me a quick couple minutes to clear the table here, and then we will play some Can't Stop Express. So hold on, folks. We will return in a moment. Okay, friends, here we go. This is Can't Stop Express. So if you have your player sheet or a piece of paper and a pen, you can play along. In this game, what we are doing is we are trying to get the highest score possible by completing a series of pairings of numbers as well as a fifth die value. So on a turn, I'm going to be rolling these dice. They are just standard D6s, 1 through 6 on them, and I'm going to be placing them in sets of pairs. With the pairs, I will take the sum value of the two dice together and put a little checkbox on one of these rows corresponding to whatever the sum value is. So in this example, a 3 plus a 1 is a 4, so I would go onto the row with the 4 and put a little checkbox next to the empty box there. Once I do that for the two pairs, so I would do two boxes here on a 4, I would take the fifth die, whatever that value is, and write that number here on one of the rows of my fifth die value and put an X next to that number. Now we have three options for whatever that fifth die value is, and that is important to remember because once you have reached all of the checkboxes that get filled on one of these rows of your fifth die value, that ends your game. So let's say I had the 5 and in future turns, I keep checking off the 5 here as a fifth die. I would end my game and whatever points I receive on this side of the player sheet will be my final score. Now, how does that work? So what's going to happen is I'm going to keep rolling these dice and we'll put together sets of pairings of numbers, and then there will always be a fifth die value left over. Now, if you have empty spaces here on the fifth die area, you must write down a number that is one of the numbers visible as a fifth die. So let's say I decided to do this instead on this roll. I did a 3 and a 1 together to mark a 4. Then I did 3 plus 5 is 8. I would do a check mark on the 8, and then I would leave my 1 as a fifth die value. So I would put the 1 here on this box and put a check mark next to it. Now on a future turn, if a 1 gets rolled, I must mark that off on my fifth die value. If that happens when I have three numbers available, I have to have 3 numbers available when I start crossing off things. So each fifth die value that I choose, the first 3 rolls will be fifth die values that you choose. So let's say on the second roll, there's a 4, and then the next roll is a 6. I would have 1, 4, and 6 be my fifth die values, and I would start checking them off in that orientation. If for whatever reason the numbers that get rolled are not any of your fifth die values that you allocated, you do not have to worry about putting a check mark on this side of your score sheet. You only have to worry about the check marks for the pairings that you make on this turn, which can happen. However, your countdown clock will continue until one of these rows get filled, not the whole box area. I know this kind of is a little bit confusing, but as you will see when I go and play through the game, you will see how it goes, and it will make sense as you're watching and playing along if you have not played this before. So only one of these rows of the fifth die value needs to be filled in completely in order for your game to end. I will still keep rolling dice for you all until everyone has one of these rows completed. It's usually between 20 and 25 rolls for this game. So if you are wanting to just lurk and watch and then maybe participate next week, totally fine. But however, I will do this first round. I will roll up the dice and do pairings without the timer, but normally in the game they give you about 30 to 40 seconds to take your turn before the dice get rolled again. So I have a timer there on the screen. I will do that only after my first turn, so you all can kind of see what I will be doing for my turns here. Okay, and also one thing to point out, if you have boxes that are checked off on a row that do not get to this middle area here, you will receive minus 200 points just for the row. Not for the each individual boxes, but just for the row itself. If you get more than past this fifth box area, if you are able on a row to achieve any box numbers in this side of column C, then for each box that you have checked off on this side, you will multiply it by the value that is in column A. So let's say, for example, in 7, I marked off boxes all the way and I got to one of the boxes here. So I would take one box multiplied by 30 points, and for the row 7, I would get 30 positive points. Now you're thinking, oh, Jess, that seems like I would get a negative score. Well, yes, most of the time you will get a negative score in this game. So I want to say it was the a negative score that actually won last time. So there were possibilities. It is possible to get positive scores, but it takes some practice and takes some time. So like I said, if you want to just watch this time around and participate next time, totally fine. However, I will say if you are participating at home and you have either this player sheet, you will do the tally marks. You can make little tally marks if you're just using regular paper and pen, or the player sheet does have boxes that you can mark and indicate there on those rows itself. So however way you want to participate, this is awesome, but I will roll this first time so you can kind of see what everything looks like, and then for every consecutive roll, I will use the timer so you can kind of get an idea of the pacing of this game. So, and please feel free if you have questions. I do not mind answering questions while I am playing this game. And for the timer, friends, I will not start the timer until after I place the dice here onto the board. So it won't be like, oh, the timer's going and my hand's like moving back and forth. You won't have to worry about that. So, okay, in this first roll, we have 4, 1, 6, 4, and 5. Now, I like to utilize some, if you're familiar with dice rolling, and especially with D6s, the probability of rolling 6, 7, and 8 is fairly high. So, hence the lower point values of 6, 7, and 8. The more extreme sides of the dice, like the 2s and the 12s, will get you more values. So I am actually looking at some of those areas. So here I've got a 4 and a 5, which could give me 9. And as well as I've got a 6 and a 4, which could give me 10. So these two values seem pretty popular for me to try to go and get higher point values as the game progresses. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a 4 plus 5, which is a 9. And I will mark it on the nines row. And then I will take the other 4 plus a 6, which gives me 10. And I will mark it on the tens row, which then remaining is a 1. So I will write 1 here in this box and then put an X on that row for the 1. Okay. And that's it. And that's how you take a turn here. So I'm going to go ahead and roll these up, and then we will start our timer. So get those dice, get those pens ready. I've got the dice here. So what do we got? We've got a 4, we've got a 2, we've got a 1, a 5, and a 6. All right. Now timer will start now. Ooh, okay. So I still have abilities to fill in a 5th die value of my choice. I don't have to commit to a 1 because there's still extras here. There is another 10 I could do, a 10 and a 6 possibly, and keep a 2. So I will take that. So I will do the 6 and 4 for a 10. I will take a 5 and a 1 for the 6. And then I will take 2 as my 5th die value and mark it here. All right. And that is time. Okay. So we will roll these up again and go on to the next turn. Now, I could have chosen that 1, yes, and put an additional X on that row and still left my ability to keep, 2 possibles open, but I want to also kind of spread out what my 5th die value will be. So that's why I chose to take a 2 in that roll. Okie dokie. What do we got here, friends? We've got a 5, a 2, a 4, a 1, and a 3. And timer will start now. Okay. Ooh, all right. So I kind of want to keep going on some of the similar tracks that I'm already working with. So I know I'll probably do the 5 and the 4 to make a 9 as one of my values. Then I will do oh gosh. Let's see what happens. I will do a 3 and a 2 to make a 5 and keep the 1. So 3 and a 2 and the 1 will be my 5th die value, so I will mark it over here. And that's time. Whew. Ooh, all right. This is where things get tricky. This is where things get tricky for sure. Okay, now we've got a 2, a 1, a 1, a 5, and a 6. All right. Wow, those are not great numbers. Gosh, G Willikers, huh? Okay. So let's see. What if I took a 6 as my 5th die? Then a 5 and 2 is 5 and 1 is 6, and then I will do 1 and 2 is 3. Okay. Eventually, you will have to start new rows. That's just kind of the way of the game. But now I have locked in 1, 2, and 6 as my 5th die value. So if any of those 3 numbers show up on these die rolls, I must take one of them as my 5th die and put an X next to that row. Okay, here we go. A 4, a 5, 6, 3, and 3. Ooh, okay. So now I have to take a 6 because none of those others are my 5th die value. So I need to take a 6 for something. 5 and 4 is 9, and 3 and 3 is 6, which are already 2 rows that I've started, which is great. So I will do that. The 5 and the 4 to make a 9, and the 2 3s will make a 6 there. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was a little nervous there, but it wasn't too bad. All right, and the time is up here. I'm gonna take a quick hydrate. Cheers to everybody. Please hydrate. I am done with my tea, my hot tea, so I need to switch over to water now. Okay, next roll. We've got a 6, a 3, another 3, a 4, and another 4. Woo! Okay. And timer starts now. So again, I have to take a 6, which is bummer summer. So I could do either an 8 and a 6, or I can do 2 7s. I think I'm going to do an 8 and a 6 because those actually give me slightly higher point values than doing the 2 7s there. So, but this is kind of problematic as I'm creeping up on my 5th die value with that one there. So, and that is time, friends. Whew, let's see. Let's see how it goes. And if you all are thinking, well, wait, if Jess is giving away a bag of swag, what if she wins? If I win, then I will randomly select one of you all lovely people to receive the bag of swag in my place. because I already have all the bags of swag. I'm the one that created them, so. So yeah, it will go to one of you lovely people. All right, 4, 3, 2, 4, and 5. Oh goodness. Okay, so a 2 is available, so I have to use that. So I can do an 8. I can do 2 8s. Yeah, so I'll do the 5 and 3 to make an 8, and the 2 4s to make an 8. There, and leave the 2 as a 5th die value. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for my 6th row, and my 8s and my 9s are looking okay as well. All right, we got time here, friends. Roll them up next. Ooh, we got some low numbers coming. I see some 1s. I see a 5, a couple 5s, and a 3. So here we go. Timer starts now. Hey, Legends. Good to see you, friend. So I've got to do 1 here because that's the 5th die. So I can either do a 10 and a 4. Oof. Or a 6 and an 8. I think I'm going to do 6 and 8. So 1 and 5 is a 6. And 5 and 3 is an 8. There we go. I'm assuming you're on lunch break, Legends. What's for lunch today? Let us know in the chat what you munching on. All right, timer is up. So now I've got the 6th row here in the neutral zone. So I will get 0 points for this, which is good. It won't get me any negative points. But I want to keep kind of trucking on that row if I can to help get me some positive things. All right, 3, 6, 5, another 6, and a 2. All right, Legends is on a snack break. All right, 2 or 6. Ooh, gosh, good golly gosh. Oh, I don't like any of this. Okay, I could do an 8. I can do an 8 and 2 8s and take a 6. Yep, that's what I'll do. So a 2 and the 6 is 8. And the 5 and the 3 is an 8. So there we go. Not sure what you're going to get. All right. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We got 3, a 5, a 4, a 1, and a 2. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I gonna do? Let's see. Can I take the 2? If I take the 2, I can do 5 and 8. Okay. I will do 5 and an 8. Yeah, I kind of don't want to start any new rows right now, if I can help it. If I can help it. In time. Okie doke. All right, we've got 2 and another 2 and a 3 and a 5 and a 1. Ooh, all right. Some choices here. I can keep going on the 8s. I can keep going on the 8s and take a 2 and do a 3. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll take the 2 as my 5th die. I will do 2 and 1 is 3. And then 3 and 5 is 8. Now, if I fill up an entire row, I won't be able to get any more points from that. which is good and not so good. So I want to kind of fill that in, but then at the same time, I kind of don't. Because then it won't give me many options afterwards. So, but I am creeping in closer to this 5th die value here. All right, we've got a 3 and a 1 and a 5 and another 5 and another 5. Holy fives, Batman. Okay. Well, I need to take a 1 because that's the only 5th die value that is available to me. So I could do 10 and 8. 10 and 8 are my 2 choices, which is not terrible because I already have those started, friends. That is not terrible. And I know this, as we're winding down the stream, friends, keep an eye out on who we should raid next. I know there's time changes happening over the pond, across the pond, so some friends are not online right now, but keep your thoughts in mind on who we should raid. We should be wrapping up here probably in another like 10-15 minutes, I would say. Then we can go raid some folks and pass along all of you lovely people to the next game stream. All right, 3, 5, 2, 5, and a 4. Okay. Ooh, so I have to take the 2. Boo to the urns. But I can do a 10 and a 7, or I can do 8 and 9. I'm going to do 8 and 9. All right, so I maximize this, but I'm creeping up that much closer on my 9s, which is great. So I did a 5 and 4 and a 5 and 3. There we go. All right. That is time. Okie doke. We got some 6 here, a 2, another 2, and a 4. All right. Ooh, now I have choices. Do I take the 6 or do I take a 2? Let's do a 6. Okay. And I can do, 4 and 10. I can do 6 and 8. All right. I'm going to do 4 and 10, which stinks, but I can't take any more 8s. So, yeah, let's do 4 and 10. Okay. Let's see here. Alrighty. Okay. Three, 2, 5, 6, and 2. Oof, this is interesting. All right. Okay, 2 or 6 again. I keep rolling 8s. Not so great. Not so great. Keep rolling the 8s. All right. Okay, if I take the 2, I can do 9 and 7. So I'll take the 2. I will do 3 and 6 is 9. 5 and 2 is 7. Ugh, don't like starting off a new row again. But I keep rolling 8s, friends. It's not great. Keep rolling 8s. I would like some ones here. Can I get some ones, friends? 4, 3, 6, 4, and 1. All right, here we go. There's a 1. Yay! So I'll take that 1 as my die value. I will do 7 and 10. Okay, I'm in the neutral zone on the 10s. That's good. That is good. Whew! Saving myself there. Alrighty. I'm getting close on my 2s here. I only have a couple more boxes left on my 2 track. Because once I cross over and get that whole row filled in on the 2s, then my game is ending. So we've got a 5, a 3, a 3, a 3, and a 6. Okay, timer starts now. Well, darn it. I need to take a 6 because that's the only 5th die value for myself. And it's an 8 and a 6. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So I can't take an 8. I can only take the 6. Boo to the urns. Boo to the urns. Yeah, I cannot. And once I fill up a row, that's it on that one. So I keep rolling 8s. Keep rolling 8s. It's not helpful. All right. I would like to get some more 1s here. 1, 2, 6, 2, and a 6. Okay, good question, Megs. So if I don't roll any 1s, 2s, or 6s, I do not mark anything on the 5th die, and I would actually be able to utilize any of the dice to make my 2 pairings. So yeah, but in this, that's not the case in this roll. But if it did happen, then I would be able to use the pairings with all 5 dice instead of just with 4. All right, here we go. So I am going to take a 1. Oh, no. No, no, no. I'm not going to take a 1. I have to take a 2. A 2 or a 6. Okay, because I know I want to do a 7. I want to do a 7. Oh, I will take a 6. I'll do a 7 and 4. So I'll do 6 and 1 is 7. 2 and 2 is 4. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Oh, this might be it for me, friends, because if there are no other numbers, and it does not look like it, so we've got 6, 3, 6, 6, 3, and I only have 1 more spot left on my 6s, so this will be my final turn. So I will take the 6, and I will get 2 9s out of it, which is okay. I'll get on the positive side. Yeah. And I'll let the timer go. If anyone else is still playing and would still like me to roll, let me know in the chat. I would be glad to roll for you. Otherwise, you can see how I utilize my score, or how do I not utilize, but count score. Continue. Please continue. Oh, nice. All right. Tan and Phantom Meeple are still both playing. Not a problem, friends. I can still keep rolling. All right, we've got a 2, another 2, another 2, a 5, and a 5. 2, 2, 2, 5, 5. And timer goes now. So after this roll, I'll show you all how I tally up my score, but I will continue to keep rolling for those that are still playing. That's not a problem, friends. Not a problem. Oh no, Tan's got a problem now. Oh no. All right. Joe is still in. Tan's butt. 4 and 7. Okay. All right. So I'll show you. And 7, I have no more spots left to cross. Oh no. Yeah. So you don't cross anything off then, Tan. If you filled up a row, just like how I did with the 8s, unfortunately, you don't get any more points. That's just, you maxed it out, my friend. So yeah. All right, I'm going to show you quickly how I score my points. Then I'll re-roll for you, Joe and Tan, and we'll keep going. So the 2s, I did not start anything on the 2s, so I don't get any points there. The 3s, I did start, and I did not get to the neutral zone, so that is minus 200. Ouch. Same with my 4s and 5s. I did not get to the neutral zone, so those are negatives for myself. The 6, I got a positive. What did you say? Let's see. 6, you got. Oh, you had to kill your final 5. Ah, darn it. 6, I got in the positive, so I got 40 points there. 7s, I did not, so I got negative. Ouch, this is gonna hurt. All right, 8s, I did maximize, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 40 is 200. Then I've got 9s for 2 over here on the 9, so that's a positive. 2 times 50 is 100. The 10s, I got neutral, so I just get 0 for that. And I did not start my 11s, and I did not start my 12s. Oh, gosh, this is gonna be a painful score, friends. So I have negative 800 over here, and positive 340. Which comes down to a negative 460 for my final score here. Ugh, that is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, but we're going to still keep going because Phantom Meeple and Tan are still in the race. Here we go, friends. Da-da-da-da. We've got a 4, a 3, a 5, a 3, and another 4. And timer will start now. All right, 30 seconds is up. Let's see, Tan and Joe and anyone else, if you're still going, let me know in the chat. I can keep rolling them up for you, not a prob. Joe is still good. All right. What about you, Tan? Are you still in? They're out. He is out since the last roll. Okay. Let us know what your score is, Tan, in the chat, please. Joe is still in. Your new roll, Joe. 5, 2, 6, 5, and 6. Still good, just don't roll a 2. All right, I'll see what I can do, Joe. I'll see what I can do. All right, final score for Tan, minus 170. Much better than mine, Tan. You are currently on the podium. Here we go, Joe. 3, 4, 5, 1, 5. No 2s there. No 2s. Thanks for the sub, Ruel. Subbing for 3 months. I appreciate that. Ooh, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5. Man, Joe is still good. That is awesome, Joe. You are killing it, my friend. You are killing it. All right. Okie doke. We have got 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 3. Uh-oh. This might be problematic. And remember, Joe, once one of these rows is completed, that ends your game. You don't have to fill in this whole section, just when one of the rows on your 5th die value is completed. Aha, okay. Taking the 4. Nice. Joe might get a positive score this time around, friends. This is awesome. Oh, there we go. One of the dice did not want to go into the dice tower. It was like, no, I refuse. I don't want to take more turns for Joe. I refuse to go in your dice tower. All right, 2, 3, 3, 5, and 2. All right, if you're done now, Joe, you can still take your pairings. Even if this will trigger the end game for you, you still take your pairings from this roll. So make sure you mark off your columns if you can. Or mark off your rows, I mean. All right, if anyone else is playing along and needs me to continue rolling, please let me know. Otherwise, I will give Joe a second to tally. So we've got Tan. Tan had minus 170 was his final score. What do we got for Phantom? Phantom Meeple. Phantom Meeple's score. That will roll on to next week. Dun, 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 dun. And that, my friends, is Can't Stop Express. I will be playing this every Wednesday at the latter half of my chats, of my streams, I should say. Negative 360. That is not bad. Not too bad. Not too bad, Joe. So, yes. So, the 3 podium standings. Tan is in the lead right now with negative 170. My goodness. Phantom Meeple's got second, and I am currently pulling in third. But the month has just begun, friends. The month has just begun. So tune in next Wednesday if you want to participate and see if you can get the bag of swag from me. Then it will happen. Game will continue. So thanks to everybody that hung out and gave me the subscriptions and for the raid train and all the hype, all of that. It has been so lovely to have you all here with me. Oh, James is not a fan of negative point games. Yeah, it can be a little bit discouraging. I can see that for sure. Do you like original Can't Stop, James? Is that something you are into? Because that's also a press your luck kind of thing too. It's basically the first person to complete 3 rows on a number, then it's a nice little like grid thing too. I might play that on a stream actually. Maybe I can do that when I do the next board game arena day, playing with the chat, because the Can't Stop, the original game is basically you're rolling up dice and you're choosing pairings to move up a track, and it has it kind of formed like a mountain climber, so you're like climbing up a mountain, and so whoever gets 3 rows completed will win the game. So it's like it's like a race, more of a race than like a press your luck. Yes, James likes normal can't stop. Other than that, this seems like a fun one. Yeah, I could see that. And so I get it. There's not a game for everybody, but I thought it would be kind of an easier approach to participate with friends on the chat and things too. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Next week, for Monday, I'm not sure what I'll be doing. Usually I do some board game adjacent kind of stuff, playing a digital game. I did purchase I have my good friend Game Freak Geek Girl to blame for this game. I did purchase Cat Lateral Damage, where you are actually a cat that is basically destroying the world in your house. So your goal is to like jump on tables and knock things over and jump on shelves and like basically create like chaos. So I might be playing that on stream on Monday to see how chaotic I can be. I probably cannot stop laughing to play that. And also I want to try Chef Squad too. It is a digital game where everyone in the chat can interact and play with folks. And then Wednesday, for Welcome Wednesdays, I'll come back and do a board game play along. Maybe by that time I will have another game of Museum under my belt so I can feel more comfortable teaching you all, because it's such a beautiful game. A lot of lovely artwork from Vincent Dutrait is featured on it. So if I can get that under my belt, maybe I can play another game this weekend and I can get it to the table for you all for next Wednesday. So until then, yeah, classic cat shenanigans. That's right, Megs. It is just hilarious. I remember I just could not stop laughing watching her play it on her stream. So I thought, you know what? I will definitely be seeing if I could purchase that on Steam, and it was on sale. And so there you go. Yeah, thanks, Joe. It was so wonderful to see you here in the chat. I'm going to send you all on a raid train, friends. I'm going to have you all, I think, if Ella is still online, I will send you all to Ella Loves Board Games. She is a lovely person, a part of the Tabletop Live network, and she is currently doing, it looks like she might be playing some Sims, possibly. Yeah, there's some new stuff happening on Sims, so let's send you all over there. Let's do this. Raid. Ella Loves Board Games. She is in Australia. She is a lovely part of the Tabletop Live network and just a lovely human being all around. So yeah, thanks, Ruel. Thank you for the subs. Thanks everybody for just being just wonderful people on here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time zone you are in. Stay safe, enjoy your games, and I will catch you all next week. Take care, folks.